Okay, second part. We are halfway through. Well, not really, but I don't know. I thought I would send an encouraging message. Anyways, so this chapter is gonna be, well, not chapter. This part of the lesson is gonna be on the uses of por and para, which might be really confusing for you guys because you only have one. I was gonna say pronoun. It's not a pronoun. One preposition to refer to those two, but we do have both. And to make it even more complicated, we can use them. We can interchange them. So if you use por, like the uses of por and para are different, and you can change them. So let's see the general uses of por and para. So they are used to express, both of them are used to express movement, time, and action. So the general uses of por and para are these three. So we have to express movement. So por is used to express through something. I don't know, estoy paseando por el campo. So like you're like walking through, I don't know, the forest. It's not the same thing, but that's the word I came up with. So deal with it. Anyway, sorry. Okay, while if we use para, it means that you're doing, you're moving towards a place. So for example, estoy yendo para el campo, o voy para el campo. So that would mean like I'm going to the forest, or I'm going to I'm walking towards the forest. So it's more like a directional thing than just like something that you do. Never mind, forget it. Okay, so then we have another uses time. So time, por is used for the duration of an event, while para is used for deadlines. So for example, if you say this paper is due on Friday, so este trabajo es para el viernes, and not por el viernes, para el viernes. It also indicates a future action, so I don't know, you can say for next year, para el año que viene voy a, I don't know, viajar a Tailandia. Okay, while the duration of an event, it means, actually this one's pretty easy, so if you can substitute it by the preposition durante, that means that you need to use por. So, for example, Anne cantó por 2 horas. So if you can substitute it by durante, so Anne cantó durante 2 horas. That means that you can use por. Maybe that would make it easier. And what else? So we have also action. So action, por is used for to express the reason of something. So he ido a correr. Well, that's actually porque. No, never mind. Llegué tarde por el tráfico. So that's giving you the reason why you got late, and that's when you need to use por. So the uses of por. So por is used to express motion or general location. Then it's used for a duration of an action, the reason or the motive of something. Object of a search, means by which something is done. Exchange, substitution, or unit of measure. So the unit of measure would be, for example, when you say 100 miles per hour, so we will say 100 millas por hora. Or then we have this change of substitution. It would be when you change something, when you trade something. So for example, te doy mi boli por tu, I don't know, cuaderno. Or te cambio mi boli por tu cuaderno. What else? Means by which something is done. So ellos corren por el campo. So the place where the action is done, it would be with por. Object of search. So that would be like when you're looking for someone. So for example, vengo a por Maria. It would be like you're coming to pick up Maria. So vengo por Maria. What else? What's the other one? The reason or the motive for an action. So that would be to express why you did something. So like, I don't know, this is really dark, but mató a su marido por miedo. So she killed her husband because she was because she was scared. So like the reason why something is done, it's used with por. And then the last one, movement or motion or general location. It's what I said before. So I don't know, paseamos por la playa y I don't know, por la bahía. So we walked through the beach and the valley. So, well, actually not the valley, but that's what I can think of. I'm sorry, I'm just improvising, so it's really hard to think of any words right now. Okay, so let's move on into the uses of para. So para is used to express a destination. So when we're walking towards a place, we're walking, driving, whatever, just like an action that goes towards a place. Goal, and every time that you express a purpose or a goal, it's followed by an infinitive. So I don't know, let's see. I don't know. Yo estudio para ser traductora. So that would be my goal, but remember para and then ser infinitive. So para ser. And then what else do we have? A purpose followed by a noun. Also, it can be either way, either followed by an infinitive or followed by a noun. Followed by a noun, it would be, for example, like the purpose is different, obviously. Compré una silla para mi casa. So I bought a chair for my house. And then see the recipient of something. The recipient of something, it would be like when you express who you did something for. So like, I bought a jacket for my daughter. So he comprado una chaqueta para mi hija. What else? Two more. So a comparison or an opinion. So for an opinion, it's just when you want to say something like I think or like in my opinion or like for me. So that would be para mí or like para whoever person, like para Juan, la tarea es aburrida. And then the comparison thing, it would be something like para, I don't know, para tener 8 años es muy listo. So for an 8-year-old, like he's really smart. Something like that. And then the last use is in employment of. So that pretty much just means working for. So if I want to say like I work for U of I, trabajo para la Universidad de Idaho. So that's everything you need to know from the uses of por and para. So I hope this helps. I know it's a lot to process, but hopefully after you try to do the activities, it would be more clear because, like, every time you put everything into practice, it just makes more sense. So stay tuned for